the Nian monster. And the picture's by our Alina Chow. And Alina has a little fluffy white dog named Coconuts that sometimes she hides in her illustrations.
Ooh.
So you might see a little white dog
Named Coconut.
named Coconuts. Isn't that silly?
Here is into a white background.
3 days before Chinese New Year, Shanghai was alive with color and sound. Xingling and her grandmother hung the last of the decorations. Po Po, Xingling asked, "Why are they all red? There is no blue, no pink, no purple." Long ago, Po Po said, the Nian monster lived in the mountains. His jaws were as wide as caverns. His teeth like caves, big caves. Yeah, oh boy. His teeth were sharper than swords, and he was filled with a terrible hunger. Each new year, Nian ate whole villages. What's he got there?
A goat.
A goat or a cow or something, yeah? Xingling gasped. What happened to him? Every monster has a weakness. Nian had 3: loud sounds, fire, and the color red. Do you see anything on this page that might make a loud sound?
The monster.
The monster, sure, yeah.
Definitely.
Definitely. Maybe the firecrackers on the side, too?
What are firecrackers?
Like fireworks? Make big bangs?
How about that boy?
Yep, he's got a flute and she's got a gong, so they make lots of loud sounds. So our traditions have kept Nian away ever since. Po Po smiled. Now I must go buy more noodles. Watch the casserole for me. All right, I'm gonna take a break because I see that none of you have your Nian monster protection kits that were up at the front.
Oh.
And I'm really gonna need your help, and I need you to be in the apartment to help her cook, right? Xingling in the kitchen, Xingling lifted the lid and stirred the pot. The aroma of pork and cabbage wafted out the window. Tong tong! There on the balcony crouched a horrible beast. His jaws were as wide as caverns. His teeth were sharper than swords. "Aya!" Xingling cried. "Nian has returned,"
I've come to devour the city.
growled Nian. He stretched his wide, wicked jaws and roared. All the buildings in Shanghai shook. Xingling pointed to the city below. "We have red banners, lanterns, gongs, and drums. Why aren't you scared?"
Hey, that was thousands of years ago. Those old tricks don't frighten me anymore. I'm starving. You will make a tasty appetizer.
Oh no.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Wait! Xingling scanned the kitchen. "Have a bowl of long life noodles first. If you live longer, you can conquer more cities."
You are wise, little one. Noodles first, then you, then the city.
"Good. Wait for me in the park." Nian leaped down to People's Square and paced around the fountain. Do the people look happy? No.
Uh-oh.
I think I would not like to do that.
Xingling ran to the best noodle shop in Shanghai. She asked the head chef to make a special dish just for Nian. All day, the chefs mixed and kneaded and pulled. Finally, they pushed the giant bowl in front of Nian. See the giant bowl of noodles?
Wow, look at those noodles.
All right, if you look in your bags, does anybody have a long noodle? Or if anybody wants to have a long noodle?
Oh.
What's in your bag? Do you have a long noodle?
Wait, Coco, I think you have noodles in there.
Do you have a noodle?
Pull that out.
Come on up. And I need you to be brave and feed it to the Nian monster. See those teeth? And slurped.
Oh, look at his belly.
My stomach is too stuffed to eat more.
Groaned. The fish chefs had made only one noodle. Just one. The longest noodle in China.
I will devour the city tomorrow.
We have another day.
That is one humongous noodle.
Yes, it is. The next day, Nian glared down from the Jingmao Tower and stretched his wide, wicked jaws. Wait, Xingling yelled. Eat fish first, so you will have good fortune all year long.
You are wise, little one. Fish first, then you, then the city.
Good. Wait for me by the river. Nian bounded over to the Oriental Pearl Tower and circled the largest globe. Does anyone see the white dog? Right there, there's coconuts. Oops. I would cry too if I met the Nian monster. Xingling ran to the best fishing fleet in Shanghai. She asked the captain to catch a special kind of fish just for Nian. All day, the fishermen baited and hooked and scaled. Finally, they rowed the fish across the Huangpu River to Nian. All right, does anybody have fish in your bag or you want fish? Can you come up and feed fish to the monster? And gulped. The fish bones pricked and poked.
My throat is too sore to eat more.
He croaked. The fishermen had caught only one kind of fish, milkfish, the boniest fish in the sea.
I will devour the city tomorrow.
In the morning, Nian prowled through Yu Garden and stretched his wide, wicked jaws. Wait, said Xingling, tonight is New Year's Eve. You need some rice cake to sweeten your future.
I've got rice.
Nian gnashed his jagged teeth.
You are wise, little one. Rice cake first, then you, then the city.
Good. Wait for me at the tea house. Nian stalked across the zigzag bridge to the Huxingting tea house. There's one person on this page who isn't scared of Nian. You see the guy with the blue hair? Do you see what he's doing? She ran home for the best rice cakes in Shanghai. She asked Po Po to make a special rice cake just for Nian. All day, the grandmothers stirred and steamed and fried. Finally, they rolled the enormous rice cake to Nian.
That is a
Can you guess what comes next? Who has a rice cake?
I got rice cake.
The rice cake clung to his rows of sharp teeth. Nian's wide, wicked jaws were stuck fast. The grandmothers had used only glutinous rice flour, the stickiest kind. So sticky it had been used to build the Great Wall. Nian rolled one monstrous yellow eye. Yes, Xingling said, you can devour the city tomorrow. But first, fireworks. We must send out the old year so we can welcome in the new. Xingling took Nian to the best place in Shanghai to see fireworks, the Bund. She asked the fireworks master to put on a special show just for Nian. She gave Nian the seat of honor. Sit here and watch. 8 dancing dragons slid out from the crowd. They dipped and twisted and spun around Nian. At the midnight bell, the dancers stopped and bowed. The fireworks master held a match to the thick fuse. Goodbye, old year, Xingling waved. Goodbye, Nian. Nian thrashed his mane and lashed his tail, but he couldn't stretch his wide, wicked jaws to blow out the flame. Now, we're gonna make fireworks.